how's it going, guys? This is McCoy Buck, and we are going to finish up this dragon walk cycle tonight. And yeah, for anybody who has watched this whole stream, I'd love to know what your thoughts were on this. If this has been helpful, let me know in the comments. That would be really great. Okay, so basically where we left off is we had the head movement that we were working on next. As far as the arms, let's see. So I'm just going to go back, just kind of backtrack. I like the tail. I think the tail looks pretty decent as far as its movement. The wings look okay. I think it would look good to have a slight overlap. Right now they're just basically bouncing at the same time his body's moving up and down. So I think what would look good is if I just offset that. So we need to put this cycle as relative. Oops, not for all those. So this end frame here, make sure it's relative. That way it's going to move relative to wherever we move this cycle. So let's take a look here. So when the body is going down and then up, I think it would be cool to kind of delay that action. It's definitely kind of a different type of movement though, because this is a pre-made basically animation based off these wings flapping. I think something else that'd look cooler, rather than having them straight up, is maybe having them kind of like this, and then they go down, and then back up. Not that high, but like here. And then I'll go ahead and I'll set that cycle back to its relative point there. And it wants to, oh, it looked like there was an extra keyframe in there or something. That up position, probably move it down just slightly, if I can get it exact enough. So let's see, it's at 88, so let's do 88, 89. Let's just see what that looks like. Okay, so we need this also at 89. And actually we can do, let's do one more cycle. So I don't like where that cycle ends. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that smooth. So it's gonna go up, down, up, and then down, and then that second down I won't make as high. So up, down, up, down. Or not the second down, I won't make as high. So this could be 1, 2. Probably right about there. Okay. So I'm just gonna get that extra keyframe. It's kind of a lot of motion, so let's kind of just trying to figure out where I want to put those wings. Where they would look best. Maybe right here. And then go lower. Nope. It's kind of tricky because they're built for flying. The animation itself is built to flap like wings, so there's not really too much I can do there. Yeah, I want to move these keyframes around a little bit more. Kind of offset the timing a little bit more there. Delete those. Okay, and then they'll start to go back up to match that next keyframe. I think that looks a little bit better. Kind of got a little bit more overlapping action. Okay, so that's the wings there. So we got the wings, the tail, the legs, the arms. There was just a little bit more detail I wanted to add in with the arm. This one especially, I wanted to where it's going up and then back down. Kind of wanted to take those fingers and spread those out just slightly. Oops. Then as it goes up, the fingers will move down. Okay. So I'm not going to be looking at the original image tonight. I'm just going to be kind of doing this myself now as far as what I think will look good, because now it's straying a little bit too far from the original. So the next thing that I'd like to do is the head, those bones, I'd kind of like to offset them a little bit. So the first bone is there, second bone is there. So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to grab all these main positions here. I'm going to go into these other bones and just take out the translation and the scale. Won't do anything quite yet with those. And then what I'll do, so I'll take those bones, I'll drag them out, 1, 2. I'll take that top one and I'll drag that out, 1, 2. So what that should give me is just a slight offset. And I want to get a little bit more flexibility in there, so I'm going to go back to this first bone and offset it a little bit more. So it kind of has that wave effect. I'm going to go to that last one and do the same thing. Oops. I got to figure out where's that first position going actually. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Just grab that keyframe. Okay. So we'll move it right about there. Okay. And then those are all going to pop because not quite exact. So that first one looks good. Second one, as far as the repeating action, it's going to be this keyframe here. Oops. That needs to be the same. And so I can delete that last keyframe there. And then this one is going to be slightly different. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, create a keyframe, and paste that to the front. And now that should be good to go there. So that looks a little bit better. I'm just taking out the arms again really quick here. There's a couple more actions I want to add into these arms. Well, I guess... No, I guess that's fine. I guess that looks okay. Okay. Now I want to add an overlap to this mouth movement. And so what I'm going to do is basically, I'll take the bones first and I'll delete them all because I'm going to add my own. So when the body is going down, rather let's do this. When the body's going up, let's see. So when the body's going down, I'll kind of have a drag behind. And as it's going down, it's going up. It's probably a little bit too much there. Let's take that first bone out. It's gonna go up. First motion's a little too extreme there, so I might need to back it down a little bit. Getting a little lost with my keyframes here. So body's going down and up and down and then up. Tongue's throwing me off. Tongue is throwing me off a little bit. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Paste that. Get my keyframe. Paste it here. Okay, so now the next thing is the tongue. So the tongue's pretty close. It does have a little bit of a hang there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the tongue there in the middle. And I'm going to go through and just delete all of the keyframes. I'm going to just try to figure out the main poses that I want for that tongue first. And then I want the tongue to go down into the mouth as he's going back up. Dropping, going up, dropping. So the tongue's going to be right about here. Oh, that's a little off. Oh, what? So it's there. So at this point, the tongue's going to be hovering in his mouth a little bit there. Oops. Oh. So it might be a little bit fast with motion, but we'll take a look here. Kind of looks okay. So now what I'd like to do is figure out what I want to make the shape for this tongue. So as it's going down, I know I kind of want to bend it up the rest of his tongue there so it kind of flops. What? Oh, I don't think I froze my keyframes. Let me do that. That's always a good thing. So I'm going to freeze my keyframes for all the base positions there. Go back to here. Okay, so here I know I want to have the tongue flat. As flat as I can get it, at least for that one part. So it's down, and then this is going to flip down. That's kind of hard to see. So it's going down. Oops, that's a little too late there. Move that back a little. Take these first frames out. Those first keys. So down. It's going to go up, but while it's going up, I need this to bend down. So down, up, down. The rest of this should be caught up by now, so down. So down, up. Oh, that's too soon. The down I want to be a little offset there, so I'm going to take that last frame out of there. Okay. And then the last part is the little fork part there. And that is going to bend down. Oops. Down. Oh, that never made contact with the end of the bottom of the mouth there. Oh wait, I have extra bones. Oh, I missed a bone, or I was messing with two different bones as I was trying to do this mouth shape. Oh, darn it, I was. Okay. So this pose here, let's go back to this bone. This bone, I need, let's see, this bone. Okay, so this bone I need to be flat, but about 2 frames late. And that would then push this probably about to there. Okay, so there's some snapping on this bone that I created. Dang it. I didn't know there was another bone, so I think I messed it up as I was trying to, crap. Let's see. I'm trying to think the best way to do this. All right, let me try something else. So this tongue's gonna be a little bit tricky now that I know that there's 4 bones. I thought there was only 3. So I'm gonna delete all those. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the main poses again. So on this bottom here, I want all the bottom of his tongue down in his mouth there. So we'll say like that. Freeze all those poses. So we got this first one, which at basically this point, it's going to be more like this shape is kind of what I'm going for. Let's see. Kind of like that. And it's going to go down. So we'll freeze all those all those bones. And then again, right about here, have all the bones go back up, except this time, let's try a different shape. Let's try to get something kind of like that, maybe. So that. And then this is going to be, oops, all down in the mouth again. So freeze that. And then at this point, it's going to be somewhere kind of halfway up there. I'll freeze that. So then I'm going to copy that first pose into this pose here. Oh, it's pretty close. What I was wanting. Okay, so. All right, so now, right now, that's all moving together, which I do not want. So the bones that I want to offset are going to be these last 3. So to do that, I'm going to take out all the translation. I'm just going to work on the rotation. And I'm going to pull those about. That first one I'll pull about 2 frames. These next bones I'll pull about 2 frames. And this last bone I'll pull out about 2 more frames. Okay, so I'm not getting enough, not quite enough bend there. So that first bone, I like the way that looks. The second bone. Work on the timing a little bit there. So here, maybe I want to get a little bit more of a bend. Here, it's definitely going to be bending down a lot more. Okay. This next bone, have a little bit of overlap. Okay, so it's going through the mouth, which I do not want. So we're gonna have to put on the edge of his mouth there. Gonna have to do an in between to fix that as well. Let's give it a little bit more bend. Again, it's going through the mouth. That looks like a really slow movement though. Okay. So right now I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do this. I don't really have too much experience doing snapping tongues. So just trying to figure out what works, what doesn't. I feel like it's a very boring tongue movement though. Okay, so there's a little bit of a snap. And so we'll have to go to each bone here and figure out where the cycle is happening. So there's the first one. Those two keyframes should already be the same. They are, more or less. This next one should be the same as this last one. Okay, so those aren't. So I'll have to fix that. So from here to here, if I want to create this pose and get it all the way up to here, then I need to space this out to make that work. Okay, I'll go back to that in a little bit here. This one, definitely tricky. Okay, so copy and paste. Oh, that's more or less the same. That's fine. So I'll just take that out. Delete that. And this last one, we'll go ahead and paste that. I think that works. So I'll go ahead and delete those last three there. All right, so now one thing that I'll want to do is fix the mouth there. Whoa. Mouth has a ton of rotation on it for some weird reason. So let's just go through and find the main points. So it looks like it's this first one. That's the second one. That one. Okay, and then we'll delete all those. So go to this first action, make sure it matches that last action, and it does. There we go. Now we have a little less weird movement on that mouth there. There's still quite a bit, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this main root bone. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause it. Pause. There we go. And, oh, okay. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to pause just the root bone itself by itself. What? Lame. That's not working. I don't know why, but it's pausing everything. Oh, wait. That's it's translation, duh. Okay. Okay, there's a weird pop on that mouth. That's that beginning part. Okay, so I need to fix that. So here to here, and then just move that out towards the middle there. Oh, now I got a weird movement on my neck pieces. I can't tell where though. Okay, all those are in the right spots. Yeah. I think I'm moving the neck too far forward, so I need to move this back a little bit because it's popping out a little bit weird. That looks better. Okay, so I'll undo that mute. And we'll play it out one more time. So far, so good. And if I wanted to, if I can get it right, I could probably do a head bob, just a very, very, very slight head movement of the head moving up and down. You have to be careful how I do this though, because if I do it at the same timing as this, then you're not gonna be able to see the tongue move anymore. So it's gotta do it before the tongue moves. So highlight all those, delete it. And let's see if I can figure out how to do this. So what I'll do is I'll put the head position kind of up. And it's going to go down. Ooh, this could be tricky. I'll have to figure out how to get the timing right on this. So up, down. Yeah. The head needs to move before everything else. So as far as the head going down, it needs to go down before the tongue. That's tricky. Let's do this. Let's just match it to the tongue for right now, and then we'll offset it. That'll probably be the easier way to see how to go about doing it. So basically, right here is where it'll be down. Right here is where it'll be up. here. Whoops. This is down. Wait. Losing track. This is really hard to do. I can't see it. Okay, so this is up, and then down, down holding, and then up, I think. So down is going to be somewhere here. So you see that? So the tongue and the head are moving down at the same time. You can't even see the head moving down. So that's why there's that timing thing in there. That's really tricky to find. So I think it'd go, the head would go first, then the tongue. Oh man, that's really tricky. Let's do this. I need to see just this and just this head as I'm moving it. Okay, so here his head's going to be down. That I know for a fact. Whoops. Then as he's picking... Well, actually, no, sorry. This would be opposite. So this, his head's going to be up. Then he'll make contact with the ground, then his head will go down. But as he's going up... what? Dang it. Keep on messing this up. Okay, so down. 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 Oh, do I want to do it on every passing and contact? Oh, that might make more sense. So up, down, up, down, up. Okay, I think that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so this is where the tricky part comes in. So now the head will go down before the tongue. So let's see where that tongue, so it's there, and the head is about there. So let's move it, let's move everything about 2 frames up. 1, 2, whoa. Down, up. Again, let's go back to that bone on that tongue there. Head, down, up, down. I think the timing would be a little bit quicker actually. So down, then up, then down, maybe. Nope. All I know is his head needs to be down before his tongue does. So there's his tongue. I'm going to go ahead and create a onion skin, something to mark it. So his tongue's right there. Stupid relative. So his tongue's right there. And then his head. So down first. Let's try 3. Let's go back to the tongue. Interesting. Okay, so I got another one right there, and right there. Right there. So go back to his head, so... Oh, that's a mess. That's not really helping at all. Let's try something else. Let's try markers. So marker, there, and there. So down. And then somewhere it has to go up. I'm guessing right about there. So down, up. Why does that not look like it's going down? Oh, there we go. There it goes. Okay, so down, up. So it's going to be a different timing. It's going to be a faster timing. And this is that. And then this is that. That should work. Okay, and then I just got to get that first. Oops. Yeah, it's the first. Nope, let's delete that because I don't know if it's that one or... So down. So down, up. Oh, it needs to hold longer. Down, up, down. No, that doesn't work. Down, up. This should be, I'm gonna delete these. This should be like down right about here. So down, up, down, and then up somewhere over here. Make sure I get the same up. Oops, that's down. Up. So down, up, down, up. Okay. See if this works. So down, up, down. Okay, I think it works. I just need to make the up a little less there and here and here. There we go. That looks a little bit better. And then the last thing is going to be his ear. So I want to have it kind of offset from, oops, let's take out all the keyframes. I don't need these markers anymore, so I'll just delete those. So the ear, so just pull this down, then up, and then down. down. Oh, my timing's off. Wait, what the heck? This is down? What? Okay, so let's put this up higher just so I can see the difference. So down. And this will be up. Down. Oh wait, I gotta move it with his head. Duh. What was I thinking? So his head goes down. So then his ear. Let's do that. So there, there, and there. Hey, Text World and Alice, thanks for joining, and thank you for the support. Really appreciate it. Sorry, I didn't know anybody was watching. Okay, so. Okay, so his head's going down. Ooh, that's gonna be tricky. All right, so his ear's gonna be down. And right about here, his ear will be up. And then right about here, it's gonna be down. Up. Oops. Whoa. Oh, my thing. Oh, I was looking at. Ah, no wonder. Derp. All right, let's delete that. I was looking at the marker as my little play thing, so I was putting the keyframe in the wrong spot. Oops. Come on. No, this will still be up in the air. Ah, dang it. See, I screwed something up. I don't know what I just did by accident. What's holding? Dang it, the heck. Something's holding and I can't tell what that is. It's got to be the up-down motion of his head. So down, up, down, up. Let's move it up. What's holding? Dang it. What is that? Is it the bones? Oh, duh. I haven't cycled it yet. It's still holding the first keyframe. Okay. All right. So I think it's done. So if I did this properly, so I'm going to take out my markers again. So I'm going to hit Control F on this last frame. I'm going to cycle it. back to frame 2 so I don't repeat frame 1. Yeah, there's a slight hold on the head. I think it's in the neck. I cannot tell though, that's kind of hard to tell. But yeah. Well, there's these, what are these keyframes? Let's take these out. Take that out. Take that out. And take that out. $32, okay. Yeah, so I think for the most part, we got the animation complete. Can't tell if it's... The wings are a little wonky. I'm starting to notice that now. I think I might have messed up my cycle. No, it says it's okay. Maybe not having them so low would be better. So go back to smooth. So we've got the one position, that position. Delete those. Delete those and delete that. So I think that's too low. So we'll go 85. Ah, forgot there was no animation on the stupid wings. It's on the bone. Keep on forgetting that. So that's probably why that was all screwed up too. These should have no animation on them. That looks a little bit better. It's got a little messed up animation going on. So smooth. So that's one position. So it's basically anything that hasn't been frozen, it looks like. So that. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's fix that again. So I'm not going to have it go down so low. That's just too low. So 84. Nope. 85. Ah. Come on. Just deleted the thing. 86. Let's try 86. So we'll go. Let's see. That's 89. That's definitely not what I wanted. So we'll go 88. 86, 88, 86, and then if I was to space this out right, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Copy that last there. There we go. And then if I do a cycle on that, that should then work on 2. That looks a little bit better, a little less distracting. Oh, the arms. I did miss a motion in there. I see it now. It's really the best way to do it that way. Okay, so he's walking. All right, let's take all the cycles off again so we don't screw this up. So smooth. All right, so he's walking and he's stepping up. That's going up. And then he's stepping up here and it's not going up. So I need to make it go up. So he's walking, step up. So, oh, there's so many keyframes. Freaking heck. That's the only thing about creating freeze bones is that's why it needs to have bone groups. I keep on saying that. There needs to be bone groups in this software. Because now I just have these mess of keyframes that I don't know what the crap is what. Okay, so up. So this arm's gonna go up first. And of course it's gonna do a stupid wiggle because there's too many freaking things. So down. Okay, so that's like its main position there. And up. Am I going up high enough? I can't tell. Copy, paste. What? That's really the highest position? Interesting. And this one is this one here. Oh, my contacts are getting dry. Interesting. Apparently that's not the case with those arms. It'd be cool too if you can open up a separate thing here and have the bones not visible on this. Ooh, that could be a cool feature request. Oh, what the heck? Oh, does it already do that? Oh, it does. Oh, how cool. I didn't even know this. Oh, wow. I am definitely doing a tutorial on this. Holy bejeebers. It already has it. Wow, that's fantastic. Very cool. background keyframes. There's a weird pop on the one hand there. Why is it popping down so quickly? Oh, you know what? It's probably the arm rotation. No, it wasn't the arm rotation. Is there... Oh, the stupid hand arm bone there. Delete. Oops, that wasn't the right one. It's this big thing. Delete. Delete. Not all the way. Stay frame 1. What in the world is popping? Freaking heck. Oh. 32. Oh, was I creating everything for 31? No. I was creating things for 32. Let's get rid of all these extra little weird keyframe things. So all these, this, that, not that. Dang it. So this, this, that bone, and the arm bone. Get rid of 31. That's what's popping everything. Yay, there we go. Flippin' heck. All right, cool. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but man, I'm going to write down on my board, my little tutorial board. What is this even called? So keep an eye out for that one, because that'll be coming soon. And oh, didn't know how extremely handy that was. All right, cool. So let's go back to our main view. Take a look at it without any bones. And just look for any other issues. Oh, there's a hang on the ear. So you can fix that ear bone by simply taking that last frame and moving it up about halfway. And take that and paste it to the front. That's still hanging a little too much there. It's definitely this that's holding it so long. It's going there, then there. Oh wait, I forgot. We gotta cycle things. Ah, jeez, I keep on forgetting that. Okay, so once again, pretty sure there might, let's select all these bones. Let's just take out whatever is on frame 31, because I'm pretty sure, we'll see here in a bit, but I'm pretty sure it's not even important. Okay, besides for the foot, and whoops. So besides the foot and the tail, why does it keep on doing that? It's so stupid. Keeps on deleting all of my keyframes. So besides these two, the foot, the tail. So I'm not going to include those. So I'm going to hide basically all those parts really quick here. As much as I can anyway. Okay, so other than that, is there anything that is using those bones? If I delete them. For whatever reason, the foot still, because it didn't disappear. Get out of there. All right, so let's try that again. Okay, I don't know what that was. Jeez. Besides those bones, which I believe are just bone dynamics. Nope, nothing else. All right, so that'll probably take that hold out. And it did. Ha, I'm a genius. All right, cool. So now I can do show all bones. Go to my end here. Create a cycle. And cycle that back to 2. We are almost done. Go wide one more time. Play it through. Okay, so I'm going to look at the legs first, make sure that those look good. And they look okay. Moving up, looking at the tail now. Tail looks good. Wings, don't like the way they look. I mean, this thing could look better. Probably would look better without wings. Let's just take the wings off. I mean, it doesn't make it a dragon anymore, but might make it look better. So that's right wing. Left wing. Yeah, I mean, I at least think, I think at least looks better, but let's see what else. So the head. So that ear. So there's a position in here where the ear is a little off. And I pulled it, and it's right here. So let's just move that forward up a little bit. Nope. There's still a freaking hold somewhere. What the hell? In that head, there's still just a little hold. I wonder if my timing was just off. Let's do something really quick here. Let's go smooth. if I cycle this back to 3? Let's see what that looks like. Weird, there's still a hold. So the hold is here. I don't like where that looks. I think it's on this neck, so I'm just gonna move the neck back. All those bones in the neck. And then with those bones, let's see. Then it kind of snaps forward here. So this bone I can take out. That bone too. I wonder if it's the head. I wonder if it is the head. Yep, it looks like it is. Shoot. Okay, so. Can I move these frames? I don't think I can. So instead of having it move up, I'm gonna have it move down. I cannot figure out what that is. So down, up, down, up. It's just like a really long up. Okay, so that's down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so down, up, down, up. Take that out. Take that out. So we have down, up, down, up. Then we have so this kept going and go right about there. And this would go to here. Ah, there we go. I fixed it. Jeez, it was a stupid head the whole time. All right. So now I think we're almost done. Yay. Okay, cool. I think it's done. I think we finally finished it. So this has been the dragon walk cycle. If any of you have any questions, be sure to ask them now. I'm going to be wrapping it up pretty soon here. But this has been quite the experience trying to animate this thing. It's been quite about 3 hours. 3 hours to figure out how Victor animated this dragon. And granted, I didn't get it exactly as he had it, but pretty close. Pretty happy with how it turned out. And yeah, that's basically it. That's the it's the dragon walk cycle. That's how you do it. Anyway, it doesn't look like we have any questions. So without further ado, we'll just go ahead and wrap up the stream. Thank you everyone for watching, either now or in the future. I will do my best to keep trying to push these out. I have a tutorial coming because I discovered something that I think would be extremely helpful for others. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But other than that, thanks for watching again and have a great night.